Hello, my name is Alex. I'm a third generation down here at the Port of San Diego. I am a longshoreman, and I'm under the ILWU as a casual. Just to let you know that the president of the PMA, which is the Pacific Maritime Association, has put out lies about the ILWU and how much we actually make. I made only about $44,000 working a little over 1,300 hours. Nowhere near the equivalent or the pay that this individual spoke of. It's quite sad to see that this man, along with PMA as a whole, would stand to divide and conquer the American people. If you do not know about divide and conquer, it's an old tactic. It dates back to years and years since the Roman days, and even before that. To divide the American people and to keep us fighting amongst ourselves is something the elite do in order to get more money out of us and to screw us over so that they can go run to the bank. I'm sure you've seen George Carlin. He can explain that better than I in a video if you care to look. But once again, it is very, very sad that they're trying to cripple the ILWU and the workers. Of course, automation has been brought into play. What's automation about? To cut jobs, to destroy the worker, and to put us all in poverty. That's the goal of PMA and many of these other companies as well. The goal is to put the American people into like a dicer, into the fire. They want to cripple us. They want to hurt us. They want to hurt us by turning us against each other, turning a trucker against the longshoreman, turning an individual walking down the street against another, so that they can go run into the bank and cash more and more checks while we suffer and we fight amongst each other. It's got to stop. And that president of Pacific Maritime knows that, yes, the docks run the world. And, without our hard work and our labor force, a lot of things would not get done. A lot of people would have nothing, Everything's being shipped from China. Nothing's coming off, really, the assembly lines of America. And that's part of PMA's plan. They planned it along with other companies. They planned for other companies to move offshore. They planned for companies to move to China. That way they could get cheaper labor rates. And then they could ship them back here. And we can unload them. And we'll look like the bad guy because we're one of the last jobs that are having good pay, that have good benefits. And really, if you understand and learn the history of the ILWU, you would understand that there was a lot of bloodshed for our workers. Harry Bridges led this. And if you don't know who Harry Bridges is, then do your history. In America, you hear history of big businessmen like Rockefeller or like J.P. Morgan or any of those individuals. You learn about them. You don't learn about the heroes of the everyday worker. You don't hear about anything of Harry Bridges. You just see the bad of Haifa because that's what these industries want you to see. Just pure bad. When these industries are even worse. Especially PMA. PMA is just terrible. Terrible at their tactics. And I feel sorry for the American people having to listen to the lies of that horrible president and his little cronies. It's quite sad and depressing. But what can you do? America, wake up. Understand that these people are not our friends. They're not here to support the American economy. They're here to destroy it. It's hardworking people, the people in blue jeans, who built this country. Not these people in suits that are just against everything that a hardworking person does. Just have the chance to listen and understand what's really going on. And if you guys get a chance to see this video, that'd be an honor. And if you get a chance to see this video as well, Mr. President of PMA, know that lies come back. And they come back hard. And one day, your lies will be revealed. Along with everybody else. We all fall short. You know? But you're one of a kind. To lie and say that we make that much money. And to lie and say that it's our fault that the economy's falling apart. When there's ships sitting in the bay up in Los Angeles, ships sitting in the bay up in Seattle, and many of the major ports. And you guys aren't letting them into the harbor. You guys aren't letting them in to tie up. So, I feel sorry for you, because you're ruled by the almighty dollar, and you think taking the dollar away from us is going to destroy us as a whole. We have brotherhood, and we're there for one another. You're just there for the dollar, and I feel sorry for you. Have a good day.